Good day, colleagues. Today we are going to be talking about the course structure of the course content. After we have created the structure of the course, the links from the course menu, now we are going to be uploading the course content. By default, our students, when they open your course, they land on the home page. So your home page, you are able to modify it to have a welcoming a note, to have introduction of your course if you have that, to have the institutional logo, and then to have the images of this your course. For example, if the student this is biology course, then you can welcome to the biology 2 2021 module, and then you can have the images of biology as per your course content. So how do we do that? You will click next to the home page on this content window. You will click on the home page. You will see the drop down arrow. You click on that drop down arrow and then you click on page banner. When you click on page banner, it allows you this text box so that you can be able to write the content that you want. That is, these messages, this welcome message that you want to write, you are able to write all that text here. You are able to have all these images that you want as per this your course here. The first one, of course, we must have our institutional logo inside our home page. How do we do this? This is the toolbar. You will click on the plus sign in order for you to add those images, and then you click on insert local files. So you will go where your images are or photos are. This is where my images are. There is the SMU logo. You will click on the logo that you want or the image that you want, and then you click on open. Once you click on open, if you see I've got two, then I can delete the one that I had before. If you click on this one, you are able to rearrange, to resize your image. You are able to resize your logo into this your course. You are able also to align it to the left, to the center, justified, and to the right. So mine, I would like it to be in the center. Now below your image, you are able now to write this your welcome note. Welcome to the online learning course 2021. In your case, it will be biology, dentistry, or whatever the course name that you are writing or welcoming your students into. So this is where you are formatting this text. If you can see mine, it's bold. The font size, you can make it italic. So this is where you are formatting all this your text that you are writing. And then below that, if you have a welcome note, perhaps we do have in our learner guides. So you can go and copy the content from the learner guide and then you paste it here. But if you don't have it, you can just type the welcome note as you feel for this your particular course. Same again, you can have the images of this your course. For biology, you can have all these your biology pictures so that the student can feel that I am inside the biology course. If you are in the dentistry, you can add those dentistry pictures of the teeth and all that stuff so that the students can feel that now I am in the dentistry course or dentistry module. After you've done that, you will click on the submit button. When you click on submit button, there is the welcome note that you have just created for your students. So that is how you are updating or developing your welcome note. Now coming on to the links that we have developed here, the lecturer details. The lecturer details link, it allows the students to be able to know who the lecturer is. So when you have this link that says lecturer details, you need to upload your details. So when the link is here and then you click on create contact and then you follow the steps as they are to fill in those documents or to fill in those spaces with your content. If you want your profile picture to have appear so that they can see your face, you can make it available to them make the profile available, you say yes. If you want to have your picture, you can browse and attach your image. After that, you will click on the submit button. So when you are done, and that is how your contact will look like on the student side. So they will know your email, your landline, office line, the building where you are, the office hours, and then when they can come. Under the notes, you can have the consultation times. And then if you have a WhatsApp with them, you can share your WhatsApp number with them. So now the most important one is the lecture materials. From lecture materials, we've got all these links that we have, which is, in case, I will rename it back to course information. I will have it to have in course information. When you click on course information, as a student, I will expect here to have a learner guide. I will expect to see the timetable. I will expect to see the task that you have for us, the structure of the task, and all that stuff. So all the information that is talking about the course, you will have to upload it under this link that says course information. Then move on to the link that says lecture notes. The link that says lecture notes, that is where now you are building the structure of your courses, the flow of the course links using the folders. When you are building your content using the folder, it is making it easier for our students to have access to the course material into that or for that particular module or unit that they want to have access to. Now, in many courses that I've seen so far, all the materials are under the link that says course materials. When you click on that course materials, you will find a variety of materials that are there. You will find assignments, you will find notes, you will find videos, you will find everything is packed under that link that says course materials. It's not structured into the folders. So now we need to structure our course information into folders so that the students can know that when they click into folder module 1, they will find all the materials that are talking to the module 1 content. If they click on the folder unit 1, it depends. The name of these folders, it depends on what you are using as per your learner guide. You might be using sections, you might be using units, you might be using modules, you might be using chapters. It depends. So the name, in my case, in this course of mine, I am using modules. So my folders will be module 1 and then the title of that module. How do we create these folders? Because we need now to rearrange, because we already have the content, but our content is just a haphazard. So we need to structure it into the folders. How do we create the folders? We click on the Build Content tab. From Build Content, we click on Content Folder. When you click on Content Folder, it allows you a text box where you write the name of this folder. My folders are modules. So my module is module 10, the full 2 full colons, and then the name of the module, emails. All these titles, they are there on our learner guide. We are not taking them out of our heads. They are there on the learner guide or the study guide. And then you will have to upload each and every chapter, every unit, every module. It has its own learning outcomes. So in this text box, you will have to copy those outcomes on your learner guide and then paste them here. They will start by saying at the end of the module or chapter, the learner or the students will be able to do this and this and this and this and that. All that information, we do have it on our learner guides. So you'll just go and copy from the learner guide and then you paste it here. So you must have your soft copy of your learner guide open on your computer. So you can copy Ctrl+C, and then to paste it here, it's going to be Ctrl+V. You hold the Ctrl button and then you press the V button. Then it will be pasted. And then permit yes for them to view that folder, and then you track the number of times they view so that you can be able to know who has not yet accessed that material or that folder. The dates, you leave the dates open so that students can have access to those material unlimitedly. And then you will click on the submit button. Remember the folder that you create or the link that you create, it goes and stays at the end. And then you can do the drag and drop and then to rearrange your folders. So there is the folder module 10 that I have just created. The folder module 10 that I have just created. Now inside that folder module 10, in this case I already have material on folder module 1. Inside that folder material, folder module 10, you can now upload all the material that you want to use or you are going to use for that particular chapter, for that particular module, for that particular unit. So inside module 1, my students will only get the material that is talking about introduction to Blackboard. So everything that is here, it is talking about that. I've got the recorded slides that I've created. My slides, they have my voice, and then now I have uploaded that video of my slides instead of me to just upload the normal slides. So I do the recorded slides. So you can upload any material that you want into this your folder. So if you want to upload the videos, you can also be able to upload the videos when you click on videos. The videos that you have created, you will click on build content and then you click on video. So when you click on video, it will ask for the name of the video. I will just give it testing, and then you will click and browse your local files so that you can choose the video that you want. So you will go where your videos are, and then you will click on the video that you want to upload, and then you click on open. It will show that the video is there. You can preview to see if it is the one that you want, but if you are sure, you leave all these options like that. Standard options, you permit yes, you track yes, and then the display, that is the time, you leave it like that so that the students can have access to that your material repeatedly or unlimitedly. And then the last button will be the submit button. So when you click on the submit button, the a video will be uploaded. Remember, whatever you upload, it goes and stays at the end. So there is the video that I have uploaded for this my course, for this my folder, for this chapter that I am talking about. So in my lecture notes, these my students, when they click on module 1, they know that all the content of module 1 will be there. If you look at the folder, its structure, it has the folder name and then it has its learning outcomes. At the end of the session, lecturers will be able to log in on Blackboard, use the tool structure of and navigate the course menu. That is the content that is covered under this module. So as yours, it differs as per our courses or our modules. So that is how we are structuring our content using the folders. You create a folder by built-in content, clicking on build content, and then you click on content folder, and then you give it a name, and then you have its learning outcomes stipulated out there, and then you go and make it available to them, track it, permit them to have access, and then submit. Then after you've done that, you will click on the folder to upload now the course materials of this particular folder. I thank you.